There's a big difference between winging it and seeing what happens. Now let's see what happens.
Fuck the sparklers.
Fuck your
We're
nan.
not happy about that.
Fuck your nan.
Sparklers.
All right. Are we going to...
Yep. 3, 2, 1.
Welcome to Drinkin' and Thinkin'.
Holy fuck.
It's about time.
I'm tired.
I have had enough.
I'm exhausted. So
I'm not sure. You can see my eyes.
Mate.
Tired.
we
What
might
happened,
have to
Joey?
keep these on. Well, you know, it's like 7 in the morning at the moment, Australia Day. And unfortunately, when we were using my extremely expensive computer yesterday, it kind of blew up when we put all the lights into it. So I'm a little bit unhappy and a little bit hungover.
But how good do the lights look?
They look amazing, but I don't know if it's worth $4,000.
Oh, man.
I don't know. It's RGB.
Red, green, blue, brothers. Yeah, I don't know. It was a pretty shitty thing.
Put it
that
this
happened.
way.
was fucking
We
shit.
plugged it in. I looked at Joey with excitement.
Mm-hmm.
The light turned on and then it switched off.
And that
And
was the end of
that's
that.
PC's fault.
So it's either a motherboard or a power supply.
Yeah,
So there goes a
not
few
great.
$100.
Anyway, we made do.
We made do.
We
But,
made do.
Anyway, for those who don't know us, I'm Joey Reeves.
I'm Luke Ringin,
And I'm Jesse Vanderhurst.
and this is Drinkin' and Thinkin'.
So we are really proud. This has taken a long time. I can
Mm-hmm.
take these off now.
Yes.
Yeah.
And we're going to start off every episode with a new drink. And we have our own drink reviewer right here.
How's it going, ladies and gentlemen? Today, we have probably not the most pleasant of all alcohol beverages, I will say, but
It hits you.
stings the nostrils.
It's a strong
Okay. Dr Pickles Moonshine.
And it's
Right
not
there.
because it's Dr. Pickles either.
Man,
which
this is a nice
just moonshine.
nice glass.
Yeah, moonshine kicks you. You know, it's a drink that old-timey people make in a bathtub during Prohibition.
Yeah.
You know it's not going to be like, oh, that's subtle.
It's like
It
a deep,
hits ya.
It's like a deep clean for your insides,
Yeah, but not a clean.
but not a clean,
It fucks everything.
and it rots you.
Yeah, but yeah, so we're going to be drinking that one today through the podcast, and I think Luke, maybe a bit later on, you've got a
Mate, I've got a quick review.
quick review.
Quick review. Now, we're going to be doing these for every single bottle of alcohol that we have on this show, so there could be hundreds.
Yeah,
Are we alcoholics? Probably.
yeah.
I definitely am.
Yeah.
If you want to see a particular,
I've never been to AA.
if you want to see a beverage reviewed, maybe drop that drink in the comments. Let us know what you want us drinking on the show and reviewing. Something of your favourites. Maybe not like, Smirnoff or Jack
Yeah.
Daniels.
It's a little
Make it
bit
interesting.
boring.
Something fun.
Like Baron Samdi would be fun, you know?
Something fun. Not too expensive. You
Yeah.
know.
Yeah, he's a bit cheap over here.
Anything French.
French.
No, I don't want French yet.
Excuse me? It's
How
French.
dare you? The French people are lovely.
But yeah, leave suggestions. We will try anything that's alcoholic.
Speaking of then, let's...
Okay, here we
Hey?
go.
Start hitting
get
it up.
the
And as
inaugural.
you're filling us up, why don't you tell us about how you review drinks?
Okay. Mate, the drinks come down to a 3-category tier. Now, I don't want to say that...
Number
number one. I don't want to say anything, clearly. Fuck me. Number one is definitely the taste test.
Yeah,
Now,
no, it's fine.
obviously, most important. Would you all agree? Taste test?
Taste is, yeah.
Taste is generally why you buy alcohol.
That's
When I'm
exactly
putting
right.
things in my mouth, I want it to taste good.
That's right. That's right.
Oh, that's
Second,
gonna... Yep, okay. Oh, there we go.
You got it?
you didn't get the pop.
Huh?
What is the point of doing this show anymore?
Here, wait, ready?
Beautiful. Second being
You were worried he was going to clip it.
packaging.
Ladies?
Now, I will say this is a nice package
Luke's the
on this,
drinks
on this fucking...
ambassador. Sorry to interrupt you.
This is a nice fucking bottle. Jar bottle.
Yeah, we're keeping that.
It's pretty cool. Third being...
Oh my god, dude. 7 in the morning. 7 in the fucking morning.
Look,
You probably didn't get that on the camera, but this is going to be about... There's 16 standard drinks in here, and there's going to be about 3 drinks fucking done
I'm
from
driving today. It's double the merits.
Alright, well, go easy, man. My stomach lining's not feeling
Look,
great
it's a
anyway.
jar. It wasn't planned to go that far.
I've had half a chicken pie for breakfast today, so I'm not
I
going
haven't
to
eaten.
do well.
I don't eat until 3 p.m. every day.
They're in.
Alright, you want Coke in yours? Should we go straight first?
I'm going to go Coke in mine, if that's okay with you.
I think we should hit it straight first.
I
Yeah.
don't think so.
I don't think so.
Well, I'm not a pussy, so I'm doing
We've
it.
already had this straight by itself, and it's
moonshine.
It kicks you. Yeah.
It definitely evaporates straight on the tongue.
You want to pour the?
Now,
You're not doing it straight at all.
We've done it straight.
we did,
man.
mate. We've done.
Luke did a whole bottle straight for the review. Like
We bought a couple of bottles.
he got
of this.
violent.
And Luke is the most passive
yeah.
man on the planet.
Tune
too,
in.
so-
Tune in for later on that.
He needs a new car. Like more about that incident later. No.
Don't miss out.
Yeah.
I want to do it straight.
All right.
I'll sip it from the bottle. Yeah, chuck it in. Slam it in there. So yeah, I've had moonshine once in Canada about 2-3 years ago almost now. Did you put Coke in mine?
I thought you wanted to try.
Yeah, do it. And it was apple cinnamon moonshine. And that sounded like it was going to be alright. Chuck a bit more in there. It was horrible, man.
Yeah, but like if you get a piece of dog shit and put apple and cinnamon on it,
Still tastes better.
it still tastes like shit. You don't sit
It
there and
tastes like
go,
apple
you
cinnamon
don't go,
shit.
you know what? That actually wasn't too bad. You go, that tastes like shit.
It comes
Yeah.
down to the old saying: would you rather ice cream flavored shit
This is one of my favourite things to ask people.
or shit flavored ice cream?
Oh, I'd rather eat shit that tastes like ice cream.
I answered that just as quick, didn't I?
Yeah, no.
It was no question for me either.
Yeah, but
Just
why would
as
you want to, like, as long as your taste buds are happy, all's good.
No, but then you know you've eaten shit.
There's no,
I can live I know right now, hands down.
is it your own shit?
No.
Look,
Oh, because you can get disease from other people's shit.
This is
so
just someone's, okay, so
and that was my
I'll break this
follow up.
story down.
That was my follow up. I said,
if it's
is
your
there
own shit, whatever.
is there
No.
diseases followed with the tasting?
no, because that's like drinking your own piss or someone else's piss. It's,
Well, let's
it's
cheers
so different.
as we debate.
There you go, chip.
Congratulations, everyone.
There we go.
Finally,
Thanks
boys.
for
This
everyone's
was
hard work.
very easy to set up this podcast. So
Yeah. Oh, it's good with
That's-
Coke.
it goes
Fucking
real
Jesus.
nice.
Why did I drink it the way I drank
The
it?
difference from a mixer, even just that little bit to take that.
A little bit of that edge
Beautiful.
off. Let me,
Jesus.
I'm just going to give it a sip. You were talking about your ranking system.
Yeah, well,
That's just chemicals.
Go for it, mate. What do we got? Number one.
number one,
Yeah, right.
taste test. Number two, packaging. Now, and we'll be having a whiff of every bottle. A whiff is very important. If I get a shit whiff, it's Gag
See you
City.
later.
Gag City, you know?
Yeah.
You can't have a shit whiff and then expect to enjoy the good taste, you know? And then we're going to be very, very harsh on these bottles too. It's not just like, oh, this is a 9. This is a 9.5.
If your drink sucks, get fucked.
Yeah.
It's out.
We're talking
Low
seven-
score.
Never again. And it doesn't make it to the old famous fucking bench.
It goes
over
on the
there.
shit wall.
It goes on the
7.2s, 3.8s, 5.6s. There's a variety of numbers there, but there will never be a fucking 9. I can tell you right now, if your alcohol's a 9, you shouldn't be fucking
Shouldn't
here,
be there.
basically.
Yeah.
That's out of this world.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
So what are the three rankings? There's flavour.
We just went through that.
There's, I'm confirming,
Okay, you
Flavour.
confirm me, that's good.
Taste,
aesthetics
Okay.
and
smell,
railability.
railability,
How much it gets you on your ass.
railability.
Yeah. That one's a fun one.
That is a fun one.
All right, guys. So, this week, what's been happening?
You had an interesting
Eh?
story this week, mate.
I've had a couple. This has been a really, really dog shit week for
Oh,
me.
fuck.
As you guys know, on New Year's Eve, I got pulled over and then found out that I didn't have a license, and the license suspension started on the 30th of December. So yeah, literally the day after it happened, which I didn't know because they weren't sending me the paperwork.
So
Jesse's
you've
got
got
no
face
licence.
tattoos. Do you think they were waiting outside your building
No.
ready to go?
But what was weird was the cop was super chill and didn't fine me for a whole bunch of shit.
Right.
So I don't know. It was probably because it was near Liverpool. They were just like,
You're the better looking one of the
one of the
bunch.
boys.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
I was driving a car that wasn't 14 years old, so they were like, all
He was
right.
probably worried it was stolen.
No, well, I had the two kid seats in the back. I think they pulled through.
That's a great idea.
They were like,
Yeah.
hang on, he's not 17.
Yeah, hold on. He's got kids. I'll sort him out.
You know.
But so anyway, yeah, I lost the license, and I'm like, shit. I got the missus who can't really drive me because we've got the baby, and it's a pain in the ass if she's sleeping and all that sort of stuff. So I was like, I'll get myself a bike, like a push bike, You know, get a little bit fit in the meantime.
Wasn't a push bike there, was
Well,
it?
I don't want to get too fit. I don't want biker legs.
Let's be
do you
quite
know?
honest. It wasn't a push
Wasn't it
bike.
like a 60-kilometre-an-hour electric
Well,
bike?
look,
Let's be honest. He showed me this thing.
Did you ever pedal?
yeah,
I jumped on it.
100%.
Start it up.
I swear to God,
You
this
need-
thing
no,
goes
you-
faster than a car.
Because if you don't
I'm not even joking.
look, the top speed I've gotten so far on the bike was 62 kilometers an hour.
I was flying down his road doing these ones.
Yeah, it pumps. So technically, the there's no cops watching this. Okay, good. The max watts you're allowed to do on public area is 250 watts, 250. So pardon me. This one was a little bit stronger. So this is 1,000 watt. So she goes. Anyway, yeah. So look, I'd had the bike for I reckon two weeks, and I'm going back forth to work, and it takes me 20 minutes to get to work now. I'm there almost faster than if I drive because there's no traffic.
Cutting through parks and alleyways and all the
Boom,
rest.
just getting there. Anyway, last week, it's late. I think we just finished a live game stream that we were doing, and Mrs. messages me. She's like, "Make sure you don't forget those bins." No worries, I won't. And I didn't. 3 or 4 trips in and out because we've got the put bin for the baby, my put bin. We've got like the recycling, the regular rubbish. So I'm going in and out of the garage.
What's a put bin?
Like for nappies.
Oh,
It's like a bin that you put the nappies in so they don't fucking stink.
Do you know what poop is, mate?
P-U-T.
Yes.
Yes,
Poo.
yes, put.
Oh, poo.
Defecation.
No, definitely put.
Yes. So anyway, I had the put bin. And,
Never heard of that. Never heard of that.
it's a nappy bin.
Okay. Yeah, I understood that now.
Yeah, okay. Anyway, I'm going in and out, and we go through the garage to put the bins out.
Sure.
Because it's where the fucking bins stay. Go out there, put the bins, whatever. And last time, the put bin, as you call it, was the last bin to go out.
Listen, if you don't speak the Queen's English, I don't fucking understand you, alright?
So anyway, put bin was last, and I've come in with the put bin, and I've gone to take the put bin upstairs to put in the baby room, and I've just forgotten to come back down and lower the garage. That was at 3 a.m. I've woken up at 7 a.m. I've gone downstairs, gone to the garage. I can see through the light where the garage is that there's like light coming through, and that wouldn't, obviously during the daytime, that would only be if the garage, I'm like, oh my God, fuck, I've left the garage open. God, I'm a dickhead. It's so silly. Open the garage up and I'm looking, and it looks different. It doesn't look like it did, and that's because my bike's gone. The $1,000 bike that I just bought.
$1,000, 1,000 watt.
$1,000, $1 per watt is
That's a good deal.
that's pretty good.
Makes sense, I suppose.
Yeah. And she's gone. And
Sketchy Ricky down the street took it.
Fucking Ricky.
That's what they call him in
Sketchy
Livo.
Ricky.
Sketchy Ricky.
yeah, so some asshole has just been right place, right time to get himself a new bike. The only thing that makes me feel a little bit better is that the battery wasn't on it.
Oh, really?
It was off because I was charging the battery.
So he pedalled away.
So he had to pedal, and
he doesn't know its potential.
the thing's bike, the engine on the back wheel, the motor, it's heavy. So this bike, to actually pedal without any electrical assistance, like it's heavy.
He came out of that
just
ordeal
ditched
as
it.
Ronnie Coleman.
Yeah. What? No, I'll put big money on. He's been pushing that home. He's gotten most of the way home, and he's gone, this bike is fucked, and just ditched it. So there's now a $1,000 bike just in some fucking like sewage drain somewhere.
You'll come back next week and it'll be back in your shed.
Yeah. With a note, your bike fucking sucks.
Bike's fucked.
Took the motor off for you, mate. There you go.
So that's number one.
So that was already a great start to the week.
That's pretty shitty.
Number 2 was obviously it was just Christmas recently, and the godfather of my child Dante, tattooist Dante the Ripper. Check his stuff out; it's pretty good.
He did Luke and I's sleeves.
And Luke. And basically, I wanted to get him a nice present for Christmas.
Yeah.
He is somewhat of a he has cannibal written across his knuckles. So
He likes meat.
he's 6 foot something.
Ed Gain
big
is his
boy.
idol.
Yeah,
Big boy.
he's got the big. He's a scary looking dude.
Big
I wouldn't
boy.
want to.
He's your typical
Basically,
friendly giant. though.
The Jeepers Creepers guy is kind of his idol. That's who he wishes he could be.
yeah.
Anyway, so if we want to have a look, we can pull it up. I found a wallet online, and I thought this is Dante. This thing is absolutely crisp. It's in the Google Drive, mate, in the actual photos. If you want to check there. Mm-hmm. To the left. There it is, mate. Bring it up.
Fuck, that's cool, man.
Bring it up. Mate, when we go widescreen for that, big screen.
Sick. That's fucking
Look at that.
Looks
That's it.
hectic.
So again, it's like you got the tooth, you got the eye. It's literally kind of again the wallet the Jeepers Creepers guy would have when he goes to Costco. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's his spender.
Surely that didn't.
It's very Ed
cheap.
game.
Well, look, it was about $50-$60.
So it should
Really?
be.
Do you know what I mean? So I was like, okay, look, that's a nice present. Anyway, it didn't come in time for Christmas, and he was there on Christmas, with my daughter hanging out, and I was like, look, it didn't come in time, mate, but here's the wallet. This is what I got you. And he's like, that's sick. I love it. That's dope, and it looks super high quality.
very Dante.
Yeah, it's super high quality. I think it was about 4 days ago. A parcel came in the mail, and then I said to Taylor, I was like, what the fuck? I don't know what this. I can't remember ordering anything at all. She goes, you must have ordered something ages ago, and it's come now.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'm opening it up, and I open it up, and it's the wallet. You know how they say, like, expectations versus reality?
Yeah.
And it's not quite the same?
Sort of
Like
like
the
a
Instagram
tell you
versus
what, I'm
reality thing.
I want you to tell me if this is an accurate depiction of the wallet.
How much did you pay for this? $50. Did you give it to him?
I haven't given to him yet.
Does he know?
No. So he'll find out on this.
You want to know what the best bit is? You can see how disappointed Taylor is in the background.
Yes.
That
So
I'd give it back to you, mate. I wouldn't even accept that as a gift.
I messaged them.
Fuck.
I sent an email. I wish I actually had it with me.
Did you buy it from fucking wish.com?
No, it was a
dying.
website. It was an actual website.
Holy fuck.
And I sent them an email. Basically, the email said, I put both photos up, and I said, which one's from the ad? Which one's the one you sent me?
Yeah.
I haven't responded yet. But essentially, I'm asking for a refund.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because I don't think that is worth $50.
I don't think it's worth $5.
No. It's not that the eye's wrong. Even the tooth. Like, why is there a wolf on there?
I didn't even
There's a
notice
wolf on
that.
That's insane.
What the fuck?
Fantastic.
That's hilarious, man. That's a shit week.
Yeah, so that's my week.
Yeah.
You.
Me?
What do
My
you
week's
had?
actually been alright, other than
been
the
alright.
computer. I guess
Okay.
I've already done the computer bit, but
Mhm.
it's going well, man. For those who don't know, I'm single, ready to mingle, looking for the one.
Very single.
What does that mean?
Means you're ready for anything.
Very single is implying that I'm not having sex.
Well, are you?
No, but
Yeah.
wouldn't that mean you're having more sex? Because
Right.
I mean, a single person can wherever he wants.
Just spunk it out.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's not what I'm doing. I'm actually quite picky. I've decided that I'm looking for an emotional connection.
Picky. Okay. Yep.
Excuse me. No, look, I wouldn't say being picky, but I'm being selective. How about
Selective. That's a nice one.
that? Yeah, I'm looking for the right person.
Yep.
You know, I've had my teenage years of fun. So yeah, I've been going on a few dates, and it's been good actually.
Right.
Yeah, got a little bit drunk with one the other day, and saw her again for a nice walk. It was going well. It's actually an old friend of Luke's, I think. They used to play hockey together.
Nice.
I was kind of hoping it was your sister, but it's
No,
not.
don't have one of those, mate.
No, it's going good though. I do, however, have quite a loose one on the records at the moment who won't leave me alone. And by the sense of not leave me alone, it's not like I haven't said anything. It's to the point of where she's created multiple accounts to
No, really?
yeah to message me. So, long story short, I had surgery for my hernia, which we'll go to another day.
Hello, police.
I had my hernia surgery from my Muay Thai accident, and this girl came to the hospital about 2.5 hours drive out near where Luke lives.
That's so far.
Yeah,
That's so far
It's a
to
long
drive to see you.
it's a long way.
Like,
It's a long way to see anybody, especially me.
yeah. And you
But
get there and it's someone in hospital,
Yeah,
bedridden. They've never met before. Like, there are so many, like
yeah.
like that's a strange thing for someone to do.
I mean, I must be saying the right things, I guess. Something's going well,
Just
obviously.
and you look at it, all you've said is you up. She's like, I'm fucking there.
Nice quack.
Are you up? Because I am.
Yeah.
Yeah, so she drove all this way, came to see me. I'd never met her before. I met her
Did she not have other things to do?
She has a son, so no.
Was he just at home,
Not important.
Yeah, I think it's like 7 or 8. Fuck him.
just hanging at home by himself?
Yeah, probably drinking beer. What else do you do at 7?
So 2 hours.
Get a trade.
2 hours.
2 hours.
Now,
to the hospital.
now also possibly getting reported to docs.
Yeah.
It's going well.
Well, she did actually have him taken away for a bit once.
I can understand why.
Yeah. So she came anyway, and we're laying in the bed watching movies.
I'm assuming like on a big television.
No, on the mobile. I didn't want to rent the TV because I was supposed to go to the.
So she's driven 2 hours.
Yeah.
And you didn't want to rent it.
Why would I? Because you can't.
How
select
much
what
is
you
the
watch.
TV?
I don't know, like $20 a day. I was moving to private hospital the
Fuck
next day,
that.
so fuck it.
Fuck that shit.
$20 a day
Yeah.
to watch what? Fucking Seinfeld. Who wants to
She
watch
was
that?
fucking-
She spent more in petrol.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, actually. Yeah, and she bought me an iron brew for my Scottish heart.
Yeah,
and,
right.
Box of chocolates.
You probably should have been like, look, love, can you get the telly for me? I know you've driven 2 hours and you bought me gifts.
Yeah.
Telly?
In fairness, if we're talking about how much people spent, I spent a couple of grand being in the hospital, so it's kind of even, right? She could have helped me pay
She
the
doesn't
bill.
get anything for that.
She gets my company.
I've had your company.
Hard pass.
Next thing I know,
Yep.
her hand is running down my, what do you call those, like, dressing gown things? You know, the hospital gowns?
Dressing gown?
Yeah, and fucking Bob's your uncle start jacking me off.
Bob's jacking you off.
Bob's jacking me off.
Bob's uncle's in there.
I want to go to your family fucking dues.
And this girl, like, I took a photo with her. She's like, I'll take a video. And she's like shaking her tits. I'm like, I'm sending this to my dad, right? She's like, oh, then I'll do another one. And starts like, she was loose. Good on her. She knows what
Sending
she
it to your
wants.
dad and Uncle Bob.
And Uncle Bob. Yeah, pretty sure I sent it to you guys too. But yeah, jacked me off. And the next day,
That's nice.
or the next morning, the guy next to me died. So unfortunately, I didn't give him his last show.
From that? Or?
He probably died of shock or jealousy, something.
Could he see?
No, I closed the curtains.
This poor guy's last day on Earth, and he could have seen. Because he didn't get the telly, probably. It's $20. So.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he would have heard the filthy things coming out of mouth though. But that kind of put me off.
Yeah, no. Well,
I was
yeah.
hoping just for a cuddle. You know?
And now she's completely just,
Into it.
give me some more.
Give me some more. That's
well,
fine.
You've seen some of the messages, mate. So we won't put them up. But
That's fine. Look,
Yes, we will. They're right.
Do not ever. We'll call it the slut shame. Never do that.
no, I'm not shaming her. It's
Yeah.
just not what I'm looking for.
Yeah, that's
Well, that's fine.
We've
So-
all been there.
Yeah. Anyway, I started
That's your week.
early days with a chick. It's going all right. You
There
know,
we go.
it's very early, so we'll see how it goes.
All right.
But she's just heard that story and she's like, yeah, fuck that.
I told her on the first date.
Oh,
and
that's
she
all- that's
saw-
all right.
She saw me again.
That's
so-
that's what you want to tell someone on the first date. This is our first date. Let me tell you another date I went on. I got a hand job, and there you go. You gonna finish that?
I did tell her the time that a girl flashed her coochie under the table on, like, within the first 10 minutes of me going to a bar.
Right.
But I have to warn her of these things because if I'm dating now, people are going to know about this podcast eventually,
That's fair.
and it's all here. So
Yeah.
get it open. If you can't deal with it, well, I'll go fight myself.
Well, Lukey, what's your week been like? You had anything fun?
Well, I'd hate to top yous all, but I'm about to. So, had a bit of time off work.
Mm-hmm.
Christmas holidays, you know.
Feliz Navidad.
That's the one, mate. Yeah, and I got a common flu. I got the common cold, you know. But in this time, you can't have a cold. People are like, ew, put a mask on. That's COVID.
Automatic
all that-
COVID
yeah.
if any sniffles occur.
Stay home, which is what I did anyway.
Good on you, mate.
I'm good. I'm a good boy.
Yeah. So you're at home with the COVID.
I'm at home with COVID.
Mm-hmm.
No,
That should be a sitcom.
at home with
At home
COVID.
with COVID.
No, I I went and got a test because I had to get a test to go back to work. Like, obviously, they need to know that you don't actually have it. And I do come to Sydney to do this podcast. So I was here once every week, if not twice. So, hotspots, central. Went and got the test. So I've rocked up to the hospital early morning. Walk in, they are sanitising me like I'm a fucking...
All with hand sanitizer
Yeah,
as well.
just rubbing me down.
Rubbing it
They're
all around
sanitising
you.
you
She
like
got
I
in my
had my
mouth,
dick
just-
sanitised in the hospital.
Went in. The lady was asking me, have you been to any hotspots? And I said, look, I have been. She goes, have you got any symptoms? And I said, no, I don't have any COVID symptoms because they say you get a tickle in your throat and all. I just had a blocked nose. And by the time I was getting the test, it was already gone. It was already, the flu had already gone after about a week.
The potential COVID.
Yeah, it was never COVID. Let's be honest.
Could have been.
Could have been, but it
I
wasn't.
mean, it's all the same. Yeah.
So I said, no, I've got no symptoms. I've just got over this flu. Anyway, she gets the swab. She goes, put your head back on the wall, which is what I did. She fucking puts it down the back of my throat, does that. That's fine. That's all right.
Yeah, you always have stuff down the back of your throat anyway.
Yeah.
Comfortable.
Yeah. Oh, is that a cock reference?
Yeah.
Okay.
Talk
Sweet.
about a penis.
Good job, man.
Yeah, you are.
Nice. I'll give you one too. Thank you.
Alrighty, there we
Awesome. And then she done the nose one. Now, I'd never had a test before, so I've heard it's shit. I've heard it's really, just uncomfortable. She fucking puts it up there, and she's twisting it around, and I'm like, oh, this is fucking horrible. She's getting right up in there doing these ones. And she said, you're going to cry when I pull it out. Obviously, because it's in your fucking sinuses. So she pulls it out and tears run instantly. She goes, thank you. You'll get the notification in about 24 to 48 hours. All good.
Why is it not quicker than that?
I
Because they
don't
give it to you in
know,
an
man.
hour.
I don't know. But it took exactly 24 hours.
It's probably because it's Lithgow.
Yeah, they don't give a shit if you... I mean, what if you were dead by then? They're like,
Well,
oh.
I mean, to be fair, they got colour TV 6 years ago, so I don't know if their COVID testing's up to scratch, if you will.
Well,
I mean, look what Lithgow has produced. It's not exactly
some of the finest
arts of
gentlemen
Australia.
you've ever seen in your life. Nice. I walk out and I'm like, yeah, that was shit. As soon as I hit the door to go back to my car, my nose blocks up again. I'm like, fuck's sake. I thought this was gone.
Bitch probably gave you COVID.
Probably. It blocked
It was
up.
one of the old swabs from someone else's COVID thing.
And
shit
it left like a really shitty taste in the back of my throat. And I've heard that it does that too because of the swab. It's obviously fucking just a shit fucking flavour.
Well, it's cotton.
Yeah.
It's shit flavour.
Shit flavour
that's the
cotton.
specific.
Yeah. Go home and I fucking get this throbbing headache. And I'm like, oh, for fuck's sake, this is coming back. And I lay down, pass out for about an hour and a half. Wake up and my nose is just it feels like it weighs 30 kilos. At the time, I was building a cabinet that I purchased from IKEA.
Flat pack.
Flat pack, yep.
You trying to get a sponsor there?
I personally hate IKEA flat packs because I always have to put them together.
Worst. Remember when I moved into my new place, how long it took to just build an ottoman?
My fiance Taylor buys a flat pack, I'd say, every 2 weeks, and I have to put it together, and
How do you have the room?
we don't. The amount of cardboard that we've had is insane, but that's neither here nor there.
Yeah.
I'm putting together this cabinet. And I've got that, when you bend over and your head just throbs, when you're that sick,
yeah.
it's fucking horrible. I was like, I need to blow this fucking shit out. Anyway, walk to the sink.
And that's another story.
Grab the tissues, fucking went straight at it, got all the shit out. And then it felt like I was getting a bleeding nose. So I was like, oh, fuck, cut me fucking hand under the end of the bathroom. And let's just say it wasn't blood.
What was it, Luke?
Mate, I've never seen anything like this come out of my left nostril. It was yellow, watery liquid, and it just felt exactly like a bleeding nose. And it was just dripping.
Yep.
Is it
and
pus and grime and...
It was water, like water.
So it wasn't thick in
The
consistency.
Like a
A
fluid.
little bit less than blood, like that sort of
So
consistency.
it's quite viscous.
Yeah. And I was like, oh,
Yeah, that's a
fuck.
good word. I like viscous.
I was like,
Viscous?
this is 100% a sinus infection. I was like, but I've never had this with any other sinus infection. And I was like, oh, I fucking had to look it up. My nose was aching. I looked it up straight away. Yellow liquid coming out after COVID test. And
Cancer.
That'd be it.
Anyway, boys, I've
That's
got
how
2
he's
months.
going.
It always is. Always
I'll
is.
see you later.
Yeah. So, Jeff
First-
and I will be taking over the show from now on.
First thing that comes up, and I quote,
I think you've got a.
yeah, well,
You've got,
I do.
you've
yeah.
got an article of this.
I do.
Of what came up.
First thing, and I quote,
Big screen.
a woman's brain fluid leaked into her nose after getting a nasal COVID-19 test.
So you're dying at this point. You're possibly dying.
I read that and I was like, fucking surely not.
Do you want a large screen that, mate, so I
Surely
can see
not.
that? Big screen that?
Anyway, so it's big screen now.
That's
I
fine.
fucking... And I'm like, holy shit, this can't be right. I'm scrolling and it's like nasal test has caused brain leakage and spinal fluid to come from the nostrils.
How hard did she push it up
Well,
your
that's...
face?
And I instantly, I was like, fuck, I need to go to hospital. This could be like seriously bad. And it's saying you need surgery to repair it and all that if it's really bad.
Lovely.
Like brain surgery. Where do they cut in?
No, foot surgery.
Where do they cut into your face?
Well, apparently it's like they cut this part of your nose out and they have to like seal it up in there.
You could use it.
Anyway, it was it was a proper surgery.
Bit of rhinoplasty.
Bit of like
Get the Barbra Streisand.
So I went to hospital and I went in and I told him exactly what's happened and he goes, "Oh, where'd you get the test?" And I said, "Oh, right next door." And he goes, "Oh, that's weird. They're usually pretty good here." And I said, "Well,
But
usually."
lately, if you've been dropping dead.
I said, "Usually didn't cut it this time, mate, did it?"
Yeah.
He goes, "You should
you
see
just
how
say
they."
that to him?
He goes, "You should see how they do it at the airport."
Yeah. 8 out of 10 times, they don't fuck up.
I was like, "No, I don't want to see that."
60% of the time, it works every
Anyway,
time.
he goes out. He says, "Wait in the waiting room. We'll get you back in." And I was sitting there for about an hour. I was like, "Fucking hell, this is ridiculous." Went up there. I said, "How much longer is it going to be?" Because like, it's clearly not an emergency. Otherwise, I'd be in there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, and he goes, "Oh, there's only one doctor here, so it'll be probably another 2 hours."
What the fuck?
So thank you so much. So I fucked off home.
Why? Why didn't you wait?
No, fuck that.
2 hours is a long time to wait just to make sure you don't have brain damage.
And
Yeah,
he's
but I mean, just play solitaire on your phone. Fuck
Yeah,
it.
but-
Dude, it's your brain.
Yeah, but I mean,
He hasn't got much anyway.
Yeah.
and he said it'll come back in a couple of days if it's serious. So I went
Your
home,
memory or your brain ability?
the brain fluid. I went home with a fucking throbbing headache again. Went to sleep. Woke up the next day, was fine. I then like went and did all my normal shit. My COVID test come back negative. Yes. Come back negative. Next
So
day,
all for nothing.
all for nothing.
That's good.
Next day passed. I got a headache again. I'm like, oh, here we fucking go. And I'm driving home from Sydney after being with you all day. And the altitude
That's probably why your
changes.
brain's leaking.
And weren't you in a pleasant mood?
Oh, yes, yes.
That was lovely.
And the altitude changes caused
no.
it to come back out again. So I literally got home at 3 a.m. and it's come out again. So pretty much I haven't gone back to the hospital. If I die, I die. I don't care. And that's where I'm going to leave it.
Yeah. Well, I'm glad you're all right, buddy. You know, that's pretty
So
safe,
far,
yes.
so good. It's
So,
been-
3 solid, 3 good weeks.
yeah, 3 good
You
weeks.
know, that's pretty decent.
If you thought you had COVID at that point in time, could you have driven elsewhere? Like, could he have come to civilization out here
No,
and had a
not if it-
test?
No, not
Oh,
until it comes back negative.
Yeah, he could have gone from Lithgow
No,
to
for
Sydney
your
to
test.
get a test.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
To get the test.
but then he'd have to stay here, would he?
Yeah, I'd have to... Like, you literally can't travel anywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fun stuff. Yeah, right. Well,
Sounds like we've all had some interesting weeks.
yeah. Look, talking about interesting weeks, I got something funny I want to show you guys. This is an example of this guy having a terrible week, a terrible day.
Yeah.
Terrible, probably 2 minutes of his probably the worst 2 minutes
Is this one right here?
of his life. If you could click on that and large screen that for me, please. Make it full screen, please.
I'm glad I'm not the only one sweating in here.
Yep. Big screen, that one. Don't look at the... Yeah, we go. Don't look at the title.
I haven't got my glasses on.
That's good.
Good luck to both of you.
So this is basically the grand final of the Miss Universe. And they're announcing
this
the
recent?
winners. I think it was 16. So you've got Colombia and Philippines. Tense.
They're both thinking I'm better than you.
Holy
She's
shit,
like,
is that all the competition people
Yeah.
behind me?
Colombia wins. Cheers. Like you've just won You've just won most beautiful woman,
In
not
the
even in the
world.
world. No, it's Miss Universe. I mean, I'm not sure if they're getting aliens or anything, but
Well, they did release that UFOs are real, so...
she is apparently. She actually looks like the mum of what's that show? Modern Family.
Yeah.
She looks kind of like her a little bit.
yeah,
Is that
yeah.
racist to say that? Or
No.
okay, good,
The
because she
Brazilian
looks
lady.
looks almost like her.
Oh, no, she
she's-
might be Colombian.
She's so stoked.
She's very
look at
South
her,
American
Look at her.
looking.
Look at her. She's so happy. Everything is just.
What do you get if you win?
You get a fair bit.
Probably get some modelling stuff.
Yeah. Because they have like duties as like Miss Universe. They go to like pageants and they go to awards and all this sort of. They announce shit, but
Jeez, look at
there
that
you go.
crown, man.
Yeah, dude, that crown would be worth some coin. Do you
Yeah.
know what I mean?
A couple of grand.
Yeah.
How do they judge it though? They just stand and...
It's okay. It's like I think it's almost the same criteria as Luke's beverage criteria.
Right. Okay.
Yeah,
so how railed
flavour,
does she get on
taste,
the
flavour.
weekend?
Smell.
How much she gets railed on the weekend, the packaging.
Railability. The
She-
packaging.
Look, to be fair, she's got a 10 railability, for sure.
Yeah, she's pretty. She's
She's
not my
look at
type.
her.
Though. I don't like
She's
the,
crying. She's crying. She's so upset. She's happy.
Yeah, that's nice, man.
Yeah. So that's like a really nice. Like obviously that's now the person who didn't win has had one of the worst days.
She's
right?
jumping off a bridge.
She's not happy, but that's not actually all that happens. Maybe even hit a little fast forward.
No, it's
maybe.
alright, it's
Who's
alright.
gonna watch it? That's cool.
We'll watch it. Yeah, I'm interested to see how it all pans out. It's only a couple of minutes.
That's
Just
alright. I
leave it
think
with
Harvey's
us.
gonna come back on in a second.
Who's Harvey?
So what's his name? Steve Harvey. Sorry.
Is he the guy with the big teeth?
Yeah, he's the presenter on the American
Oh yeah, this guy.
game show Family Feud.
I love this guy.
He's funny as.
Okay,
So he's
folks,
coming out now. He doesn't look too happy. Almost very skittish, if you will.
there's- I have to apologize.
His face. What the fuck? No way. No way.
She's like, fuck you, you piece of shit.
The first
I'm happy, but I'm not anymore.
Is he the guy who announced it originally?
Yep.
Oh my god! Look at her face.
What? My brain! My brain!
Get away from the mic.
Miss
First
Universe
runner-up.
2015.
I've actually got goosebumps, bro. Look
He
at that.
has just crowned.
That's insane. She's in shock.
Dude, you'd feel terrible though, wouldn't you?
He doesn't feel very good.
No, I mean the Philippine.
Well,
the
that's-
girl from the Philippines.
100%. Because you're like, holy shit. And look at her. She's still got the crown on.
You're not
Does she
having
take
it.
it off herself and just go? Oh,
Look at her. She's got the flower. They don't know what to do.
Is there anything
Like-
else happening?
someone's getting fired.
A girl comes out and she's really awkwardly tries to.
Just leave it.
Yeah, here we go. She's like, I'm
that's,
gonna need the sash. Oh fuck! They don't know what to do. They're like, I'm so fucking sorry.
Listen, folks, let me just take control of this. This is exactly what's on the card. I will take responsibility for this. It was my mistake. It was on the card. Horrible mistake, but the right thing, I can show it to you right here. The first runner-up is Columbia. It is my mistake.
Still a great.
Not for Colombia. Not for Colombia. If you're ever at work and you fuck up, just watch this video.
Yeah.
And you will be like, you know what? It actually
You'll
wasn't
have
that
a good day
bad.
again.
It wasn't that bad. I didn't ruin some girl's life.
I mean, they'd have to compensate her. She could probably sue.
She can't. It's an accident. But I've seen another video. We won't put it on. But basically, he hosts the event again the next year, and when he's reading out the card for the winners,
Yeah.
one of the girls comes over with a pair of glasses and hands it to him.
Oh, really?
Yeah, as like they're like, oh, wasn't that funny? Ha, ha, ha. But I can bet you, fucking Colombia wasn't
Yeah.
sitting there going, that was funny.
Yeah, I'm so.
That was funny.
I'm in
That was the worst
hysterics.
day of my. You embarrassed me more than anything.
Yeah.
But no, make a joke about it. Great. God, you'd be pissed.
That's a fucked week.
How
I think
good
that's
is that?
probably worse than yours.
That's worst week. That's
Oh, God.
fantastic. All right. Lukey boy,
Yes.
what are we up to next, mate?
Joey's got a video here.
Joey's got a video here.
What is this one, mate?
Oh, so I've been binge watching Star Wars again in
Like
release order.
All of Star Wars.
Every single one in release order, and with my friend Monty from work. So he's from Perth. He hasn't got a whole bunch of friends in Sydney yet. But I mean, what better way than to watch Star Wars together? And he's never seen it.
Never any of them.
Never. Not a single one. I mean, he's watched 2 with me now.
Yeah, but how do you Star Wars is probably one of the biggest franchises in the world.
Yeah, but
Like,
it
everywhere.
either appeals to you or it doesn't at all.
But I feel like
at
you'd have definitely in passing had have watched
I mean,
like
you
the
guys,
odds are.
you guys have met Monty. He looks like he's seen Star Wars.
Oh,
He
for
looks
sure.
like he's possibly got like thousands of dollars worth of Star Wars memorabilia at
Yeah.
home.
Yeah.
You know, in Mylar packaging and shit.
Not gonna brag, but I gave him some Stormtrooper ice cubes, so he's on his way.
There you go.
There it
He
is.
loved it.
One small step.
So I found this video that made me laugh, and I thought I'd share it with you.
Is this an outtake from the recent movie?
No. It was after a premiere.
Stormtroopers are useless.
This one is.
He
That's
eats
most of
so
them.
much shit. He eats
So-
so much shit.
Go
Yeah.
back. Can you go back and just
Holy
hit that
shit.
one more time? Just that nice. Here we go. He's okay. He's not. He's
He's like,
the armor does nothing.
He's royally fucked himself up. That's gonna hurt.
that
You can
would've
pause it
really
now.
hurt.
You
That's
know-
gonna really hurt. And I'm pretty sure because that was for a Star Wars premiere. From what I know, that would have been legit, like Stormtrooper kit. So that's not
he
cheap.
would have fucked that. Like that's broken. Like not all of it, but there's definitely like
Probably repairable, but I
that-
mean, he probably won't be a Stormtrooper at Disney anymore.
no.
you know, he got up from that one like the sort of winded when you're a child on a trampoline and you fall off and you're like, get mum. You know, he's like that sort of winded.
I mean, I saw his ponytail, so he kind of deserves it. But ironically, I saw that straight after I had a pretty bad fall as well. And for those of you who've seen the intro video, you've probably noticed I've got a little nice shiner on there. Yeah, but basically after my surgery, I was in the shower, and as I'm getting out, I slipped on the tiles because I don't have a bath mat. I normally put my towel on the floor and, dot my feet.
You've told me that before, and that makes me just feel so ill.
Really? I mop my floors every couple of days, though.
Yeah, I know, but like you're using the towel that you're cleaning yourself with, like then it's wet. Then you're.
You've told me that you change your towels, once every 2 months?
I don't change my towels ever. I get someone else to do it.
Yeah.
I don't know when they get changed. It could be daily. It could be yearly.
Taylor's really happy right now.
So you're a
You
piece
don't
of
know it
shit.
all?
Yeah.
Do you do
yeah.
any washing?
No, I go to work.
So do I.
That's actually a good point.
Yeah.
Yeah, I go to work and do all my cleaning,
do,
all my chores,
That's because you're single, mate.
myself
That's
dinner.
because you're single.
I'm not single.
and he still does it.
You still do it?
Yeah. So have we made the point here that
Yeah. Let's just
maybe-
pick on Joey.
I'll
Oh,
tell you
you're
what.
single, mate. This is why you're doing your own shit.
Maybe I'll start washing the towels.
Even if I wasn't single, I'd still be helping out.
Would you?
Yeah, for sure. I actually enjoy cleaning.
And let me just clear something up. I wasn't saying that I'm not single because you're single. I was saying I'm not single, but I still help out. So before you open your mouth and give me attitude,
I was giving him attitude. I was
Listen.
agreeing with you.
I have my duties at home, and I get them done.
and what are they?
Usually, backyard.
Oh yeah.
I got to pick dog shit
Once
up
a
every
month.
day.
I can tell you right now. I looked out there today. It doesn't look too good.
No, she's clean. She's clean. There's no poop in that backyard.
I guess
It's in the outside put bin.
You guys pronounce things wrong. But yeah, anyway, so that's what I do with my towels. I'm cool with it. I mop my floor every couple of days because I like a sparkling clean bathroom. And
Would you not invest in like a Toffbo?
no, there's not really enough room. I might cut one.
Custom
maybe,
cut.
But they just get gross anyway. So I'd need a couple so I can keep swapping them out every couple of
Wash 'em.
days. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But I don't really want to do. Anyway, it's besides the point. I didn't put my towel down. I was really high on oxycodone.
Mm-hmm.
And
It's always a fun time.
yeah, I'd like slipped and tried to like just protect my stomach because of all the stitching. And I mean, you've seen photographs. It's pretty grim. I don't think we can actually show them. But just it's gaping. It's horrible. And I've gone down, hold both hands on the stomach, one kind of forwards so that I can break the fall, and just really worried about that. And my head smashes the side of the bathtub, and I fracture my orbital bone.
Good.
This is like 2-3 days after surgery, and I'm fucked. A friend had to come over and start washing me from there.
The one from 2 hours away?
No.
She
Just a
would have.
friend. Yeah, she would have. Yeah, she would have done more than just wash me.
Please
She would have cleaned me right up. No, so my friend took me to the doctors the next day. I just went to bed, slept it off, and then it is just like completely black the next day. And it was fractured. Had a x-ray, and that was that.
Drink
You want some of
Monster.
this?
Do you reckon I could get a bit of that? Drink
Yeah,
Monster?
Bit moonshine.
Good, I feel
I got it, mate. I got it.
Pop it up.
So that's my slip and fall in the shower,
Fun times.
and why I've got a black eye in the promo.
Yeah. It was pretty. It was a pretty black eye.
Jesse,
Not pretty, but she was black.
You've got another video here, mate.
Yeah, look, we've all COVID has done a lot of things to, I think, everyone in the world, and I think one of the biggest ones, thank you, apart from obviously all the death and monetary loss from a lot of people, is everyone's gained weight. Everyone's gained a lot of weight.
Yes,
I think
I have.
in this room,
Yeah.
I think every single person in this room has put on
yeah.
just a not fun amount of weight.
20 kilos.
Yes.
Considerable.
And I think we all got to sort of get that weight under control, because you don't want to get to that point where it's too far and you can't go to work.
What do you mean?
Why wouldn't you be able to
You
go
don't
to work?
want to be so big that you can't go to work, and there's limited options.
That's commitment to getting fat, though.
If you're that big, there's literally there's only very few options that you can do to go to make money. And I've found a woman who obviously she's put a lot of weight on, and she's found a way to make money from the weight. Let's have a look.
In order to make money, since finding a job was out of the question at my size,
Holy shit.
Fuck.
I chose to start fetish modeling for a website that catered to people who liked large women.
Fetish modeling.
She's in so much pain, man.
So I have a
Poor thing.
setup in my apartment where I can
You want to know
film
what the
myself
worst
eating.
part is?
And
She's
I
got a
eat for
really pretty
people.
face.
She's
Very
very,
attractive.
I just
beautiful,
eat what
but
I
man,
want,
her body is
and
Jabba
they
the
pay
Hutt.
for it.
What
as long
the
as I film
fuck?
it.
But see, the thing is,
So
what
that's
the
why I
irony
make a living
is,
and keep going. And it makes
the
me
only
feel
way she can
appreciated.
make money now
So I'm
is by
happy to do
getting
it.
bigger, so that she can't make money elsewhere.
Put a cake on her belly?
It's a table.
Hi.
It's a table.
When you'll see everybody. People ask me,
It's a table.
when is going to be that cake video?
Insane,
Well,
isn't
it's right
it?
now.
I'll tell you what, carrot cake is amazing.
Do you like carrot
I
cake?
love it.
I
Love
feel like
it.
that's one of the worst
Thank
cakes
you for
because
requesting
it's like you're making me
It's
eat
making me
vegetables while I'm
bigger.
eating cake.
Bigger.
It was sweet.
I can just feel it.
My
So is
own
chocolate.
self-image really improved
She sounds
after
like a
she
man.
started that modeling job.
That I feel like that
Kinda
would
makes
I
me
can just
happier.
feel it.
Is that her belly
Because
or her
those
leg?
people just
No,
find
that's
her
the
as
stomach.
beautiful. They
So
find
that's her
as a
sister.
human
Oh,
being,
man.
Looks
not
very
some
similar.
Super hot.
huge
Similar?
maniac.
Do you know what I
We've
mean?
come to
Well,
the saddest part
similar
of
in
That's
the
crazy, eh?
definition.
Like you
That's the
get
end of this
you get to
cake.
a certain size.
Parting is such sweet sorrow.
She ate
See
the
you
whole
later.
fucking...
So the only way for her to keep making money
you.
is to essentially get bigger and make it
But
even
there's
further
no
away
question,
from
it's
being
just
able
job
to
is
work.
She doesn't look above 35.
Because I
She's going
found
to
the
die
perfect
at 40.
community to reinforce my worst habits.
What's she doing? Mukbang?
I last waited.
No, she
6
literally
months
just eats
ago.
on camera.
That's it.
People will literally like send her food.
That's what
Um,
mukbang is, though, isn't
is it?
I think so, yeah. When
I
you
don't
when
know.
you eat a large portion of food on camera and...
But they'll like send her.
Why
like,
didn't anyone tell me about this?
They'll send her like that cake that would have been sent to her from someone who
From a
wants
fan.
to watch her eat said cake.
So-
should you or should you not be criminally charged with that? Because you're
Why?
basically putting someone in danger.
Yeah, but then McDonald's should be criminally charged.
True.
Fucking oath.
You know, if you
You know my
to-
point,
To,
though.
be,
You
to
know
be
my point.
fair, McDonald's really should have a scale at the register.
Some do in America.
They do not.
Yeah. I went to...
That's you know what? If you're over like, we're not talking you're fat or you're even really fat. It's like if you are over
yeah.
like a dangerous weight, it's like, dude. Or maybe it just like limits the options that you can order from, and
100%.
it lets the only like go like the salad menus.
But, I mean, I don't know what the purpose of it was there for. Or maybe someone put it in as a joke. I definitely saw it. But
To
when I was
shame
in,
people.
Maybe. When I was in Vegas, there was a massive, like, scale the size of this room outside one of the burger and rib joints. And if you stand on that and you weigh over 300,
They-
350
free
pounds,
food.
free unlimited buffet.
Yes, I've
Whenever
heard of
you
that.
want.
That's
So just
mental.
feed the fire.
Dude,
Yeah.
I bet some of the homeless people are like, fucking, let's get it. Because
But they wouldn't be able to maintain to stay that way. Like, so if you're like 120 kilos, right?
Yeah.
To stay 120 kilos, like you have to eat.
a lot.
You know what I mean? If you're only eating once a day, you lose weight very quickly. So if they're homeless, like they would need to. That's almost like a piss take. Like,
You know
hey, tell you
the-
what, mate, get fat, and then I'll give you whatever food you want. But you got to get there. What a tease.
True.
That's
you
such
know
a
the
tease.
you know the scene in Finding Nemo when he finally gets into the ocean, they're all like cheering. Well, as he's getting out the fish tank, and they're all like, "Yeah, yeah." Be like that. If one of the homeless guys, they'd be like, "Boys, he did it.
He reached the peak.
Yeah, he's done it."
So
love it.
I know what you've done here. This is why I've been silent. I know exactly why you've brought this video to the table, mate.
Yeah. Why?
Don't pretend. Don't.
Is that your inspiration?
Why did I bring that video, Lucas?
All right, I've put on a considerable considerable
I hate putting on.
considerable amount of weight.
So much so you can't even talk.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's gone right to the gums.
To be fair, Lukey, I think we've all put on the weight.
Yeah, okay.
You know, we're all.
I put on a lot.
Yeah.
I'm gonna blame my surgery, but I was getting there beforehand.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
blame
so-
food.
Yeah. Yeah.
I like to eat.
I fucking loved it.
Couldn't
Oh,
tell.
it's so good.
So what's?
So this brings in the thing that we prepared earlier. Check this out.
All right, mate. Here we go. Moment of truth.
This is not going to be good, I can tell you that much.
Hey.
Mate,
Wayne.
it's been a long COVID.
Here we
I
go.
reckon about 116, maybe?
116.
116.
All right.
If it's any more than that, that's fucking horrible. Oh, you ready?
Yeah, hop on, mate.
Fuck me, mate.
Oh yeah. Maybe don't hold Joey for this.
It's probably good idea.
All right, let's do it properly, Evis, mate. All right. Just real weights. All right.
Okay.
124. That seems a bit heavy. Have you got everything in your pockets, or empty your pockets out, mate? Otherwise, it's not going to show a good reading.
No, I've got
Oh.
shine. Sorry, I just take that everywhere.
What's with you and bloody tomato sauce, tomato
I tried
paste?
to use that last night, I thought I put it in here.
Classic. Nothing else?
Oh, fuck. I think that's it.
Were you in Liverpool earlier?
Send down your pen.
Oh, you got, yep, something in the back of you.
What? What the fuck?
What are you doing carrying an axe?
I really don't think you understand a proper weigh-in, champion.
Yeah, mate.
Yeah.
That's it. Yep.
Here we go. For fuck's sake. Can you just fuck off for a minute?
Oh, fuck.
Mate, just do the goddamn thing properly.
I think that's everything.
Yeah, that's everything?
Pretty certain.
Fucking there's got to be something in your pockets.
Mate, it's 122. Take the shit out of your pockets. Oh, you are 122.
Alright, well, you need to lose weight. Hey, mate.
Dude, you didn't need to be in your underpants for this, mate. Alright, just hop on, hurry up.
Alright, here I come.
Oh.
Get rid of him.
I'm way too close to
Official
this.
weighing
96.2.
96.2 kilos for Joey.
That's the way it's done. Fight ready.
You disgust me.
Righto, mate, you're up.
Official weigh-in.
What's your prediction?
Hold on, boys,
Oh,
hold
fuck.
on. Do it properly.
I am. Can
gotta-
you
no, no,
just... Can I weigh myself?
You gotta get naked. Otherwise, these clothes...
Joey, I've told you so many times, I'm not getting naked around you.
Dude, when I've been weighing in for fights, we all get naked with
Yeah,
each
well,
other.
one, not fighting. Two, I see your eyes.
Yeah,
no.
and I'm
Joey?
saying that you should take
I will
your
call the
clothes off.
police in a moment for sexual harassment.
Get your hand off my penis!
I reckon I'm bloody... Okay, yep, that's... Okay, let's get down a little bit.
say, mate?
Okay, 100.8. Look, COVID's been pretty tough. We've all gained weight.
If you're just taking your pants off, you're
Yeah, no, that's fine. I'm happy with pants on weight.
Mate,
What did you think of that? It was pretty good.
I'm actually a little bit upset that I was so confident and got nude. I love being nude, but not when I'm looking like that.
Misplaced confidence is a dangerous
To
thing.
be fair, you should have got nude too. It's the only way to weigh in. I
Mate,
weighed
you're very
myself this morning.
persistent about this nudity.
I weighed myself this morning and I was 200 grams heavier
Oh, God.
with clothes on.
Oh,
Is there a reason that you
So-
only want me nude and you've not once mentioned Luke getting nude?
I've already seen him nude.
Not the point.
Yeah. No, I don't know. I just, I think you should express yourself.
I express myself plenty. Thank you very much.
So, well, that leads us straight into the challenge. Obviously, we're losing that weight because there's a lot of it.
The
Yeah.
weight loss
Maybe
challenge.
more on my end. More on my end.
I think we all have separate kilo goals
Yep.
because we all weigh different.
Yep.
I think I'm going to go 500 grams a week.
500 grams.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I had surgery, right? So I can't really exert
But weight loss is predominantly
eating.
eating, mate. 85% of weight loss is eating. You cannot go to the gym at all, and as long as you eat right, you lose weight.
What do you want to be?
I don't know. I'm going to be fighting at 84 kilos, and
Okay.
I want to fight again, but it's going to take probably 2 years before I can even absorb a hit in the stomach.
So that means that you've got to then lose
12 kilos.
more, way
9
more.
kilos.
You got to lose way more because then you got to gain muscle again.
You can imagine it. They're sitting there like, punch him in the gut.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're not sitting on your ideal muscle weight right now.
That's true.
So if you lose
I'm
12
like
kilos,
24% fat.
if you lose 12 kilos of fat,
Yeah.
but then you gain 6 kilos of muscle, you're only down still in like the high 80s. So you've got to lose 16 kilos of fat.
No. Because
And
when you weigh in, you cut weight, so you lose a lot of water weight, and you. Well, I don't eat the day before the
You trying to
weigh-ins.
chicken out of
No.
losing a bit of
I'm
weight, mate?
explaining to you how weigh-ins work, right? So
I
you'll
think
be
I know.
walking.
I think
you'll
I
be
know a little
walking
bit
around,
about weigh-ins.
If you're fighting at 84, you'll be walking around about 88 to 90. Roughly. You'll be walking around because you cut the weight before the
6
fight.
kilos.
100%. 100%.
100%. So you're often anywhere from 2 to 6 kilos heavier than the weight you're fighting at.
Mm-hmm.
So when I go for my weigh-ins, I'll be 84 on the day, and then the day after, I'll be back to almost 90.
And that's like a week, like if that, even a week. Yeah.
100%.
Yeah.
So
Couple
I
of
think
days.
realistically, I can lose 500 grams. I'd be happy with 750 a week,
Right.
personally.
What
I don't
about-
have a lot of weight to cut. I've got a lot of muscle to gain.
Yeah. What about you, fat fuck?
I'll do. Well, if that isn't the pot calling the kettle chunky.
I mean, you wouldn't get naked, so you're hiding something.
Yes, my medium-sized penis. It's like a Volvo. Not impressive, but
Good enough.
it does the job.
Yeah.
So you're triple figures.
It annoyed-
Don't try and justify
No,
it.
but
800 grams over.
It annoyed
if
me.
you had taken your clothes off,
It
you would have
annoyed
been
me.
99.9.
Well, look, you know what? Then, hey, if you reckon that you lost 200 grams on the clothes, might as well take off 200 on mine, so we know the exact weight.
I'm not going to do that.
No? Okay. Look, if I can do a kilo a week, I'm pretty happy.
Yeah.
I think a kilo is pretty reasonable.
Yeah.
I want to get down to, I reckon, mid-80s that'd be me pretty happy.
Mid-80s?
Because I'm a thick boy.
You are a
Do you know
thick
what
boy.
I mean? I'm
Yeah.
a thick boy.
Thick and short.
Thick and short. Yes, like a nugget.
What were they
Walking
called?
thumb.
What were the nuggets
Oh,
called?
today we went. Quick side note.
Oh my god.
On the way here, very early in the morning, we had to quick the servo before we rocked up. The servo down the road here in Bondi, beautiful Bondi. And I went to the thing. I go, I'm going to get myself a pie. I've never seen this before in my life. At the BP service station on Bondi Road, you can purchase loose nuggets.
No,
You can
really?
purchase single. You can get one, two.
How much each?
I didn't actually look at the price because I was so disgusted by the fact that you could buy.
You want to know the worst part? There was
tastes like
there was
cardboard.
one loose nugget. One
Left.
loose nugget.
Who's buying that nugget?
Someone dropped it.
No,
Sure.
it was in there.
No, it's not a regular size. It's like a thick nugget,
It's a
like
chunky
that
nugget.
big.
What the fuck?
Loose nugget.
Look,
So it's like a hash brown.
I've
size.
never ever
Yeah,
seen
in nugget form.
in a. You get a bit
Fucking
like
oath.
you go to a takeaway. Sure, there's nuggies in there.
Yeah.
I've never seen in a servo loose nuggets.
Yeah.
I've never seen anywhere a loose nugget.
Scallops, large
unpackaged
chips,
food.
loose nugget.
Yeah.
Like,
The only
it's-
loose nugget I've ever seen is in my bathroom.
Dropping a loose nugget. he's not going to be fucking... Fuck, he's not going to be happy. Hold on.
Hello, mate.
Lukey, mate, you're not busy, are you?
No, I'm just on my breaks, huh?
Brilliant. Okay. So I'm just editing the episode,
Sweet.
and yeah, it's looking good, mate. It's looking good.
Fuck yeah.
Bit of a dilemma.
Yeah, what?
The cameras and the audio fucked up, so we missed a chunk where you pretty much told everyone what the ideal weight you wanted to be for the challenge was. Is that like that's not going to be an issue, is it?
You're fucking joking me, mate.
Yeah,
I'm not a bodyguard for all this shit.
it's gone.
What in the fuck?
Yeah. So look. Oh.
Mate, I'm
Okay.
not fucking happy.
Yeah. Look. I've got you here now. Why don't you just say?
Your shit's fine. All
Huh?
your shit's fine. All your
Yeah.
shit's fine?
Yeah. Mine
okay.
recorded.
Yeah, beautiful.
Yep.
Fuck me.
Why don't you just tell me now what your ideal weight is, mate, so I can just slide it into the episode for you. No harm, no foul.
Fucking, you and I both know it was 99 kilos, mate.
99 kilos. Luftballons.
I've had a fucking gutful.
All right, you're breaking up there, mate.
No, I'm not, you
Yeah.
dog.
Oh, you're cutting out.
No, I am not.
I'll get back to you.
Trigger.
Okay. All right. There we go. No problem.
Jesse, mate.
Yep.
Did you happen to see that fight the other day?
I actually missed the entire thing,
You're joking.
and then I rocked up to work because I had normally at the shop they'll put on any pay-per-view fights
yeah,
so we can
yeah.
watch it. They're
Really?
Yeah, he's
That's
good like
hectic.
That. He's good like that. And we
$50.
Yeah, they don't
Free.
care. And again, like the customers like it and whatever.
Yeah.
Anyway, I rocked up into work and it was all done and dusted. I'd forgotten about it, if I'm honest. And one of the artists there is just pissed. He's like, "Oh, it's bullshit." He was not happy.
The Italian?
No, he's
it's bullshit.
What's it called?
Fuck, I did.
It's completely gone.
Anyway.
Anywho, lovely gentleman. Anyway, yeah, and he's like, "Oh, it's bullshit." I go, "What happened?" And they're like, "McGregor got knocked out." And I go, "Fuck off."
Not only did he get knocked out,
Yeah.
he got knocked the fuck out.
It's the first time there's ever been like
Yeah,
proper.
proper out.
And I was like, "Man, I can't believe I missed that. That sucks."
I mean, he was so
And then
unconscious when he got hit again. His legs were bouncing off the canvas. You know his brain
Insane.
is
It
off.
was insane.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of the memes that are going around right now.
I'm a big fan of seeing McGregor get punched like that.
Yeah,
Honestly.
I'm just a big fan that I got to see it.
It was so
Yeah.
good.
Until the knockout. Until the knockout.
As he told
Did I tell you about
his-
this?
Oh my god.
So Luke and I bought a pay-per-view each
Yep.
and video called each other so that we could watch it together, social distancing. And fucking
we're still doing that, are we?
into the
Yep.
second
Can't you tell?
into the second round, I see Dustin Poirier have Connor up against the fence and just start throwing hooks, upcuts, all this
I'm
shit.
screaming like, yes!
I'm out my
yes!"
chair. I'm like, fucking what? And just as McGregor steps away from the cage, which is the knockout sequence, boop, internet cut out.
No,
There was an outage for 7 hours in
for
Bondi.
just you.
I bet there was a lot of viewers it happened to, but just me. So he called me back. I'm like, fuck. And I'm like, he must be knocked out. Then I get a call from Luke, and it's an audio call. So I knew I missed the knockout because he would have video called me otherwise and been like, eh. But when it was an audio call, you're busy fucking dancing around
I'm
and
like
doing your
screaming. I'm like, I cannot believe. I got goosebumps all the way over me.
Yeah, right.
Dude, I
I've
had goosebumps
never
for
felt
like
like-
almost an hour.
Yeah, man. Like UFC makes me like. It has that like because you never know when something's gonna happen, so
Yeah.
you're like always on edge. Like, oh no, or oh yes, it's fucking brutal.
He had to explain the highlight to me, and I had to scavenge Instagram like 2 hours later to find someone who's put it up, and I was so fucking pissed off.
Yeah, right.
That sucked.
He missed the best part. $50 well spent.
$50
Yeah.
well spent, yeah. Fucking,
That's so shitty. Like that you can just. It's gone.
yeah. I contacted my internet company and they said, well, you can pay for my pay-per-view, and they told me to go fight myself.
Yeah, that sounds
Yeah.
about what they tell you.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go fuck yourself.
So you did all right, didn't you?
Look, I've said it before and I'll say it again. This sport it's become so popular in the last couple of years, but not for the actual fighting. It's for the image. So Conor McGregor is obviously one of the biggest personalities on the planet.
And the biggest dickheads.
Yeah. So, like...
He is good to watch.
All these people are like, oh, Conor McGregor's fighting. Yeah, put money on. He was the champion once, you know? And that's as far as they know for knowledge.
Yeah, right.
Poirier...
Gamblers make so much money
Yeah,
from casuals, man.
He was paying $3.75 when I got him. That's fucking ridiculous because this bloke had been training for years to beat McGregor in this next fight. Years. He trained like it was all about him and he just fucking slaughtered him. McGregor got a couple of good shots on, I'm not going to lie. I was a little bit nervous.
There was times where I was like, that might be it.
He was a good fighter. It's not like he's a shit fighter, so he's gonna do all right. But that the fact that he got rocked, rocked.
So not only did I pick Poirier to win, I also picked Chandler to win, who also wasn't the favourite. I put in 1,000.
Yeah,
Easy
nice.
1,000.
Well, I'd never really
Easy
watched him
1,000.
fight. I've only seen his highlights, but man, did he ever knock out Hooker.
Dude,
Holy shit.
that was a fucking big hit.
You knocked out hookers before, haven't you?
Only your sister.
Oh, we don't tell that. We don't talk about that.
That was fucking awesome.
Right.
Luke, mate, I'm looking to get some new ink. What are we doing? Where are we going?
There's only one place I like to go, mate, and that's Fresh Ink Liverpool.
Fresh Ink Liverpool.
It's simple as that, mate.
Yeah, right. What kind of stuff do they do? Like portraits?
Portraits, they do realism, neo-trad, trad, just anything. Even if you like black work, man, that's my personal taste.
Black work.
Black work.
Okay,
Fantastic.
so what you're saying is Fresh Ink, good prices.
Absolutely.
Okay. Nice people.
Oh, for sure.
Excellent location.
Quality artists.
Quality artists. That's what you want.
That's what you want, mate.
That's what you want. Well, look, fantastic. If you are keen on a tattoo, you've got Fresh Ink Liverpool and Fresh Ink Rockdale. Give them a call, give them a message. You can even get a free quote online or come in for a free consultation. So why wouldn't you?
Happy faces, mate.
Happy faces, happy days. Fresh Ink. Yeah, right.
So it is Australia Day. I suppose we need to show some of Australia's finest.
Well, I'm currently wearing Australia's finest.
VB perfume. Can I smell it? Put some on my wrist.
Sure, you can smell it. Wait.
I'm not going to sniff your neck,
Come here,
mate.
smell me.
Go, put it on my wrist, mate.
Or I'll give you a little spritz. Now this.
Mate, if I get that close to your neck, I'm going to make you go nude.
This was that was a gift from one of my
Smells good,
favourite
actually.
clients,
It's
Barry.
actually not bad, eh?
Big shout out to Big Bazza for getting me that. He's my VB loving client.
Connoisseur.
He's Scottish as well, so it's
Oh,
it's
fucking
fantastic
love
when
him.
he's the most like VB Australian Scottish person I've ever met in my life, and it's
Does not make any sense, but I'll go with
yeah.
it.
But when you see him, you go.
That's
Makes
it.
sense.
Yeah, that's the guy.
He wears his VB. Was it Jesus died for your tins VB shirt?
Really?
Yeah, he's a good. Yeah, he's a good bloke. But big shout out to Bazza.
Is this him here?
This, he actually tagged me in this. Actually, big
Is his
screen.
VB, is
Got a
this
big
bloke?
screen, that?
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Harder than thirst needs a big cold beer. And the best cold beer has the greatest damn theme music
Look at the
ever
tits on
written.
that.
Have a listen.
I want him on the podcast.
He's the kind of guy who needs to go on our challenge. That
He
we're
does.
doing.
Mate, he'd drink that whole bottle like it was
To be fair,
nothing.
that he'd lose like 6 kilos in a week.
He's the kind of guy that votes for AC/DC in a little bit of a countdown that we experienced on a very fucking average radio station.
Yeah, he's yeah.
You're really mad, huh?
I'm so upset.
I would have much preferred his votes.
Yeah. AC/DC's back in black. AC/DC's Hell's Bells.
Yeah.
Did I mention AC/DC?
Fantastic.
This is a little tune that got released earlier this year. It's quite a vibe.
Well, that's my point is with Triple J, I mean, not mentioning generations and stuff, but, you know, millennials, Gen Z, it's not going to cut it, mate.
Yeah. That's the whole audience. They're all like, this song is such a vibe.
If it's not Bieber,
That's the jam at the moment.
Yeah, but it never used to be.
Yeah, well, yeah.
I mean, you
Times are changing.
I'm not saying that.
hair metal used to be popular. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
And
At
that
least
it
they
just
were
should
actually
still be.
quite tuneful.
no, they were amazing. I love hair metal.
I'm not saying that Akadaka necessarily is talented, but I mean, the
Incredible.
music that comes out
Excuse me.
fucking
They're
today.
they're incredibly. This is Australia Day, mate. So
I
just
cannot.
watch your British tone.
I mean, they
No.
were originally a British band. So
Doesn't matter. They're Aussie. They're Aussie.
Not-
They're Aussie.
They're not.
They are.
Are they as Aussies as this bloke?
Just can't sit at home all the time. So I come down here and I have a couple of schooners.
Couple of goodies.
Oh, God.
I think every Australia, at least one Australia Day, we've been that. Every
I
one
put
of
way
us.
too much moonshine in there.
Every one of us.
Oh, man.
Couple of fucking schooners.
Double.
I want to show.
We had a phone call.
Trying to call me on this. I'd love to show my most Australian moment I think I've ever found in history. And
Yeah?
if you're Australian, you've probably seen this.
All right.
But let's bring it up, Luke.
Yes.
I am Australian, but I might not have seen this.
Well,
so
if Akadaka's not Australian, then neither are you. So
Where is it?
it's true.
there you go.
Who the fuck keeps
It's
calling?
Jesse's. The missus.
That's all right.
Which one is it?
Kangaroo.
Oh, the kangaroo one.
Kangaroo, mate.
So
Kangaroo
say-
Jack.
Say it again.
So basically, we've got my favourite Australian clip ever, and this is probably one of the most Australian blokes ever doing something that's just Aussie as can be. Let's have a look.
Is he secretly English though?
No, he's cool. Oh.
We're all looking forward to seeing Max on a board. When, to our horror, it turns out to be something else altogether. Oh no! Yeah!
What the fuck is this?
Whoa, go!
Jump off, Darren!
But all,
Aussie-
it's not as it
Aussies in
seems.
strike.
The big buck actually has hold of the dog,
Oh, I have
not
seen
the other
this.
way around. As Greg runs in,
Come
we
here,
realise
come.
this could get dangerous.
Oh, rip you. Decent.
Fucking look at it go.
Let it go, dogs. Let's go. The other dog's coming.
You hear it.
Well, we're not sure what's going on here, but the Roo has the dog.
Now, I remember when that came out. That's a few years old, right? It's an
We're
incredible
not
moment.
sure what's going on here.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure I know what's going on.
I think that the dog slapped the kangaroo's missus on the ass, and he's put him in a headlock. And then his mates come along, being like, "Get out of it, you bastard!"
Dude.
For the non-Aussie, sorry.
No, you go.
For the non-Aussie audience, because I do bring the better kind over, British, Americans, Canadians.
God.
They don't realise actually how aggressive kangaroos are. They're known for drowning dingoes. They put them in headlocks like that.
I was just about to
and
say.
they'll drown them.
I have seen 2 dogs being drowned by kangaroos at an old place that I used to work at a golf course.
They're beef.
They-
They're beef.
Yeah,
What-
yeah.
What
I've been
they do
attacked by
is
one.
they do is they literally seek out water because
Twice.
dogs will chase them. They seek out water, so the kangaroos jump straight in the dams and the dogs follow them. And then as soon as the dogs in far enough, they'll turn
Headlock.
around. They turn around, literally come back at them, grab them, and hold them under until they're just dead.
The thing is, you don't realise actually how fucking scary a kangaroo
Dude,
is
they
until
are-
you're up to it.
Yeah,
Their
man.
claws are
Yeah, man.
just...
Yeah.
Well, so because they jump back on their
Onto their
tail,
tail.
and
Yeah.
then they'll fucking. And
Yeah.
they'll people have had their entire
Oh, yeah.
like front just ripped open.
they've killed
Guts,
people.
guts out. You're fucked.
In the 20s or late 1800s, I can't be specific, but they used to box, like professional boxers used to box,
Yeah, they-
which isn't okay.
Yeah. But I think
But-
those ones they declawed the feet,
Of course.
and then they had those boxing gloves.
Yeah.
which still
Plenty
if
of
you're-
people still died.
If you're getting kicked by a fucking
Yeah.
a big red kangaroo
Yeah.
in the chest at full ball, that's dropping.
What's the
you.
difference between a red one and a regular one?
Much
The red
bigger.
ones are the
They're big?
the
big.
They're like 6 feet,
They
7
look,
feet.
they look like just a pile of bricks.
seen a few of
Yeah.
them.
There's a
Yeah.
video of one where he's like by a fence,
Yeah.
and he's just sitting there just flexing,
Yeah.
and
That's
you're
what
like,
they do.
that's what they are.
I have seen that.
They're all
just
muscle.
They
It's
taste great,
insane.
man, when you eat them.
Yeah, you can't
What?
cook too much though.
Yeah, you have to sear it.
You can't. I had him.
I eat kangaroo every week. I love
hate
it.
I can't do it. It's too gamey.
Yeah,
I'll have
too
to tell
gamey.
you another time about my kangaroo attack stories, but
maybe next time.
yeah.
I think that's it.
I think we've got a little review.
Oh, yes.
I mean, if you need another sip, that's actually just caked in moonshine.
Mate, I have to drive.
I won't be.
Luke, if
I had
you
a
wanna,
bottle last night, if we're not forgetting.
If you want to take away with
Yep.
your
So this is
review.
going to be an annual thing. Every episode we're going to do this, and we're not going to introduce it like this every time, but I feel like it needs a bit of explanation. We'll be doing this every week. Here's the review of the Dr Pickles Moonshine.
Week's drink of the week is Dr Pickles Moonshine. First scent, nice, formidable aroma. Oh yeah. Hits the nostrils and passes the palm test with flying colours. We can see here her twirling nicely like a young Christy Yamaguchi on her debut in the ice rink. Not only does this jar give off a modern feel, it's goddamn sleek and it's crystal clear. But an alcoholic beverage only has one real thing that matters, and that is the taste test. I come in with the lips on this first one, but the tongue punch is really where the taste hits the buds. Not too bad. And I'll tell you what, it's bloody refreshing. Going for the gulp here. Oh. Okay. Now, if there's one thing I can guarantee you about this drink, if you like having a falling out with your loved ones, I'd be diving right in. Now, once you start, it's very hard to stop. And if there's anyone who gets in the way with you having a quiet one, they're in line for a left-right fucking good night. Get out of here, you fucking bastard. Get off. Taste, 7.6. Appearance, solid 8.1. Railability, 8.2.
Very nice.
Great review, mate.
Thank you.
Really impressed.
I
with
get
you.
really passionate.
I do remember you being a little bit more than what I would call passionate, but it's not bad. All in all, as Moonshine, I wouldn't drink it unless you gave it to me, but I would drink it. Now, I think finally we have a couple of giveaways and some exciting news on there.
Indeed.
Yeah, so as I think we've mentioned earlier in the show, main sponsor to Drinkin and Thinkin is Fresh Ink. They're at Fresh Ink Liverpool and Fresh Ink Rockdale. So what they've done is they've gone ahead and given us a $1,000 tattoo voucher to be used at any of their stores.
Mate, that's a day session.
That's pretty much almost a day session. Yeah, you're getting a fair bit of tattoo out of that.
Quarter of your sleeve right there.
So pretty much, there's only a few things you have to do so you can be in the running for that, rather. Number one, like us on Facebook.
Easy enough.
Pretty easy. Obviously, like Fresh Ink on Facebook.
Easy enough.
Okay, we'll put the links below. Jump on and hit subscribe.
Already done.
Okay,
to
and
the
then
YouTube
obviously,
channel.
to YouTube this video. To this video, hit a like. Like, subscribe, you're in.
$1,000.
Super easy. Now, this is not a competition that we're obviously finishing next week. We are going to be drawing the competition in probably 4 weeks. We're going to give this a full month.
Yeah.
So basically, you get one vote, you get one entry when you do all those three things.
Yeah.
And then for every video that you go on then and hit the like, you get another entry.
That's a pretty cool deal, man, just for watching videos, to be honest. And
you get to watch...
I'd like to extend my thanks to Fresh Ink for sponsoring this podcast. I think that's an awesome giveaway.
They're pretty fantastic.
Yeah.
You know?
And tell you what, their art is crazy.
They got a lot of good artists.
Looks awesome.
Yeah, a lot of good artists. So, yeah. Now, obviously, look, if you are not in the New South Wales area,
region,
obviously that's not going to be much of a thing for you. So, we've also decided that we're going to give away... I'm not sure if you've seen these before, but a Simpsons me. What's that? You've seen them before, Luke?
Mate, I've seen them.
Yeah?
I've got one.
You've got one?
I've got one.
Have you?
It's basically where they take a photo of you, put a nice photo in. No.
A nice one would be good.
And they transform it into a Simpsons character. Fantastic.
Pretty dope.
It's so cool.
Pretty dope. Yeah, so look, if you want to jump on that, it's exactly the same. All the same process. So exactly the same as you would do to get the Fresh Ink thing. We will pick someone in the obviously state to win the Fresh Ink one, and the second prize is going to go to someone who obviously can't win the tattoo one. So if you're in outside of New South Wales, you go in the running. And what we'll do is we'll send it to you. We'll pay for it all. It's all you.
Not bad.
Yeah, not bad at all.
Bloody fantastic.
And we do have one other giveaway that we're doing at the moment with the established titles.
Well, that one's going to be pretty much drawn about an hour before we air this.
Great.
So whoever won it,
Congratulations.
Congrats.
Good on you.
Wherever you are.
You've done real well.
Nice.
And look how easy that was.
Yeah.
Did you strain?
You're now
You didn't
a
strain
lord
much.
or a lady.
You're a lord or lady.
Yeah.
It could be a lord and a lady because there's two.
Yeah, that's
Or
true.
two ladies, whatever.
Now,
2 ladies, 2 lords.
we're not being gender specific on.
Dose. That was the only two options that they had.
Yeah.
Okay.
Look, it's not much we can do.
Yeah.
All right, get over it.
Yeah, yeah.
They don't do lordies.
Email them if you need a problem.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's. I think that's everything we wanted to cover this week.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Episode
Boys,
1 done.
It's been a wild ride, especially over yesterday. And with today's minor technical issues.
We've had some technical difficulties today.
If there's anyone out there who is very good at audio and video and wants to give us a hand to make it more crisp,
Monty.
Hey, I tell you what.
Where are you, Monty?
We'll make you a lord or a lady. All right? Fuck it. We'll chuck another one in there if you can come and make sure this stuff runs smoothly, because we want to make sure we're giving you all the good stuff.
Yes. Yeah. And, 3 people who have never really had any technical experience. It's been an experience.
I'm technically inexperienced, so...
You're just generally inexperienced.
I was going to say it's fucked.
Yeah.
Cheers, boys.
Cheers, boys.
I haven't got my cup in here because it's somewhere missing. But
cheers.
Yeah, cheers.
Good on you. Thanks for tuning in, guys. Episode 1.